Oh, humans. Okay, interesting. So I don't have to finish that sentence. It doesn't matter that much. Let's check it out. Institute of Hyper Nerds. I already like that name. So what does... Okay. Too many cheerleaders, too many coach assistants, too many rerolls. That's what we can already say. We've got an ammo value 7 blitzer that he really should not be keeping. That's good for us already, though. What is that, grab? Yes, he's got guard, grab, dodge on this guy. That's weird. Guard, tackle here. We've got plus movement, sidestep. We've got block, dodge, diving catch. Block, accurate, kick. Block on these, block, tackle, dodge, and yeah, 30 players. I don't really see the issue with this team right now. We should be able to do fine. I don't have any reserve players though, so this could be something. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't like seafood, unfortunately. Otherwise, apparently there is supposed to be seafood in Jambalaya as well. But I just don't put anything in there because I don't like it, unfortunately. I would if I would like it, but I just don't. Maybe I'm gonna put some fish in there next time and see if that adds something nice. But I'm definitely gonna try to make that again. That's a nice looking pitch, though. Is that the elf pitch in that case? I think this is the elf pitch, isn't it? Or what is it? Or am I missing something here? So humans. We rarely see humans, but they do occur. So yeah, I have no reserves players whatsoever. Which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll work with this. I think I'm gonna put the dodge guard in there instead of the dodge stand firm. The stand firm. Yep, I like my team. I'm quite happy with it. But that's probably our best bet here. Or do we just want to put... And no, we're going to put all linemen. I do have 3 linemen, so we should put them on there, I guess. Which means we'll put the dodge guy on the outside there. Let's see. Got these guys going on. The thing is, in this team, I don't have absurd setups, but I've got enough. I've got 2 strength 4 players, and this one was a very late addition. And then we've got 1 agility 4 guy. Okay, it's Elfgrass. So that makes GFIs 1 less likely to injure? Or what was that one again? Or was it more than just GFIs? We've got this, I think... Yeah, no, this is fine. Something along those lines. Dodge does work with break tackle, yes, Daradoth gamers. Yeah, shrimp is the seafood, exactly. Here we go. Okay, so what do we have to see about this? Yeah, that's what makes break tackle and dodge together really, really nice. I don't have break tackle on these, and I probably won't get it on him. He's gonna get stand firm next as well. That's just gonna make him extremely annoying. Or guard. I mean, we're just building them solid here. I'm not really doing much. Oh god, really? We get a blitz? That's how we started the last one as well. Damn, please tell me he has the armor value 7 guy here. There he is. Do we really go in and risk it right away? I mean, we kind of have to, and we also kind of have to destroy his offense in the process. Man, this is a really rough start for him. Not that I'm complaining one bit, but man, is this a rough start for him. This is really horrible. Yeah, and I really like having an Orc thrower. He's not that much more expensive. He comes with more... no, he actually comes with lower armor, but he comes with agility 3 and all that stuff. I mean, they all do. Yes, he is a little bit weaker, but I like having the passing skills. I don't regret having this guy at all. So we've got our Mighty Blow going on right here. That we would like to... Nope, we can't blitz like this. Oh, well, we can if we go in aggressive, completely aggressive. Do I really want to abandon any pretense at defense instantly? Is that what we're doing? Because this is quite dangerous, what I'm doing right there. In terms of setup. We're giving him a lot of room to work with. Over here. So I need to be careful about that. But this is a horrible start for him, of course. I mean, of course, we're gonna follow there. Let's see what we get. We get a KO, so we won't pile on. I actually kind of wanted to pile on there just because it would have kept us safe from getting blocked there. Yeah, so he can't do much here, which means I will also bring him in there. And let's get this guard in there. I'm just gonna keep Orchid in the back for safety. In case he does decide to go over in this direction. But man, this is quite the bad start for him. Getting the blitz there is just horrible. For one, I removed a player instantly, and then we completely take any momentum out of his offense that he could have built up out of his first blocks here. First of all, I have way more strength than he does, and then I outguard him by a lot. This guy can still... The Ogre can still get a 2-die block. Oh god, why did he... Did he need the GFI there? He made both of them to begin with. But still, he's already down a reroll. He does have 5 to begin with. He has more rerolls than he really should need. But right now, this is working out pretty well for us. He already used the reroll. He's just pushing us there. He's following up as well. Why would you do that? You're just giving me more blocks. And another GFI. I mean, I can see what he's going for. He wants to pick up the ball, get it on this catcher, and then move the catcher down here to keep himself safe. But he also needs to throw the ball. Makes that, so then he's going to move down here. And now, me going so heavy over on this side might be a problem, which is why I kept him back here. This guy does not have sure hands, though, so if I get to blitz him, we get strip ball. So I can... 3, 4, 5... Yeah, okay, we can't blitz him directly this turn. That won't work. But let's see. Ogre only pushes. That is good, because that might free up. He goes for the double both down? I mean, sure. But why? Okay, let's move him back first. He's a little bit slow. But we need to get him moving. He can't score. Well, he can, actually. I lied. But... we want to keep this on lockdown as much as possible. Let's see. Oh, wow, we actually get the knockdown there. That's kind of very lucky. A push would have been good enough here, and that's all we were looking for, really. But this working is quite nice. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to do the GFI just to close this down a little bit more, but I think we'll do this instead. No, before we do this, we need to blitz, unfortunately. Which means I'll blitz from down here. Or do I mark him and then blitz with him. No, it won't change anything. And I'd much rather have the option to bring him next up to the catcher there. Okay, just a push, but it's good enough in that case. I'd actually really like to get the GFIs there, but I don't think we can really afford to. This one is the problem now, though. Do I put myself next to him? Or not? He cannot get a 2-die against me. I think I'm putting myself next to him there. Okay, next. He also should move just back here, that's for sure. Because we can't really disengage with these guys. That's a bit of a problem right now. Well, we might be able to in a moment. At least with one of them. So that's good. Yeah, let's get these important ones out of the way first. There we go. Which frees up our dirty player. And with that one, I'm actually going to do the GFIs at the end. But I'm going to go for the blocks first. We are still Orcs after all. I mean, I'm still playing my Orcs fairly conservative, I believe. I'm only gonna... I think we might be okay to pile on here because this is a position where we can afford to have this guy on the ground. So we're gonna try that. It's gonna allow him to move away, but I don't think he can really do anything there. Only got a stun, though. I mean, it's good enough. Ooh, just a push there, though. He could decide to switch sides, but we're safe there, so I think we are going to do this and follow. Yeah. And then he is going to... Let's do these one by one. Because if, miraculously, he manages to make it through here, now he won't make it very far. We do have this backfield still saved, so even if he decides to switch sides, we should be able to just... keep ourselves safe in that area. Yeah, Orcs are just such a solid team. If I ever probably want to play... Oh god, wow, really? He re-rolls it? Really? He re-rolls it? Okay. I think I have to start playing Blood Bowl at a different time. We keep getting these opponents that do make weird choices. And this keeps happening on Sundays. And I don't know why. It's not always Open League. I've had so many... Oh god. That was so bad. That was so bad for him. I mean, not that the reroll would have helped him here. Because he had the built-in dodge reroll. But, really? Wow. I mean, what do we do now? He's got sidestep on him, so I need to be a teensy bit careful with what we do there. Let's block this guy first. We just push him. That's not ideal. Okay, so none of this is really good. This is jump up, correct? Yes, this is jump up. So let's see about the jump up first. Also not ideal. We'll take the both down. Over in this area. And I'm just assuming that I'm not gonna roll double ones right now. Pretty much on a double ones, double skulls. Because I should definitely be doing these blocks later. And I'm not. Also trying to figure out how to continue here. Let's go for this blitzer. Another push. I guess we do this for the 3-die blitz. He's got sidestep, so if I don't knock him down, he's gonna put himself next to the ball. Sure, I'm gonna go for the block reroll in this case. Wow, really? Didn't work? That's kinda bad. So my block die were not the most cooperative of the bunch. But we still got some options. So what do we need here for this 4? So I would need 2 assists right there. I don't really want to leave this unattended though, if we can avoid it. So let's do this. He's gonna be right there. And then this is where he can potentially still do something. Oh, we do have a 1 die against the Ogre already. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna knock down the Ogre instead. I forgot that we get the guard assist from over there. Do I knock him down or do I push him? I think I push him. There we go. Hey, James. Elf grass might be illegal. I'm not sure. Right now, it's not really doing much of anything, I believe. Yeah, I mean, Raspberry Crepes here is making good points as well. The advantage of having a Blitzer as a ball carrier is you remove ammo value 8 from your team because you have ammo value 8 on the thrower. They are faster, they're movement 6. They start with block and they only need sure hands to become the carrier. But you do give up a killer piece and I don't like that. So far I haven't regretted it taking the thrower a single time. You rarely have to throw the ball, but if you do, he starts with pass, so at least you get the automatic reroll. I do like that. For me, it has worked out really well. You think you might be Dutch because of the elf grass? So with the guard placement that we have right here, this guy has guard, this guy has guard, there's no way he can get good blocks against me, at least easily. So by the way, James, since you're here now, you should be able to check something in the emote department. Cough, cough. It's finally done. We've got it. So this is not even a 1 die. He's gonna go for... That's a 1 die blitz with a GFI. That does not yield the desired result. Is he re-rolling that as well? Is he blasting through? He's blasting through re-roll 3. It works. But let's see about the chain push now. He can push me away so that he can pick up the ball now. But he's still not really going to be able to go in there. But yeah, thank you, James, for posting that. Emote is done now. I'm very happy how it worked out. Oh, he picked it up. Well, okay. If he does it with him, that works, of course. Trying to see if we can serve him. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Well, maybe. That's a big mayhaps. Meh. Okay, that makes things a lot more difficult already. So if I get the option, I'd really like to go for these guys. And with him having stand firm, the sidestep is just so annoying right now. Let's see where he goes. Probably down there. Oh, he might end up regretting that one though. I don't think I can do enough, unfortunately, in that area to really make him regret it. Well, actually we can, if we really want to. We can serve this guy, even though he's got the stand firm there. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, not the stand firm, the sidestep. That's what I wanted to say. So do this. Next up is blitzing him. unfortunately. But the important thing is I need a push here, at the least. A knockdown is better, of course. And we'll follow, sure. Which means if I put him right there, this guy has nowhere left to go. Which means he's still going to get pushed out. Bye-bye. So he's out. And then we are still putting ourselves very much in a big block there. So if he ends up switching sides or being able to switch sides, it's not going to be good for us. The POW here is kind of beautiful though. It's probably just going there. That's where he really should be going. Since he's going there, I will still follow. We got the armor break, which is nice, and it still meant that this guy would either have to go a little bit of a bigger round or just not do this. So, we start with this 2-die. Let's see if the piling on does something again. Maybe. Yeah, sure. We got through already, so let's see about the removal. Nothing. Okay. I could have used the guard there as well. Can't deny that. But it's still fine. And I do get to block the ogre with a 2-die and just push him. Ooh. That's fine, though. We'll keep him there alone. What it does do is free up him to, I believe, just... Yeah, do I just do this? I mean, it puts me at 1 reroll. I mean, where's he? He could still throw the ball here and make it away, so I kind of am worried that that might happen and that I ideally should be doing different things. So let's go with the blocking first, which ends up in a push. Which I believe in this case actually means I'm going to stay here and we're going to... I'm going to play it safe. This needs to be enough. They are in such a bad spot there. I'm gonna pull him back a bit. Better safe than sorry. Might be a little bit of overkill, but it's fine. It's fine. So I'm not sure what he is planning on doing here right now. Probably because we let all this happen. Really? Why would you ever start with that? Right now he has this guy that he can move around freely, but I didn't follow there because that would have freed up a dodge player that could have gone down here, which would have been even worse. He can still get there, that's the problem. That's the risk we have right now, and I think that is his game plan, but we just have to hope that he get the ball over there. There we go, talking hard. Makes the dodge. GFI is also good. So now he's gonna throw a pass on this blitzer. Here we go. The pass working is also likely. Let's see if he makes the catch, though. He does. So far, the dice are good. Yeah, okay, I should have locked this down. I should have moved him in there aggressively after all. We can still reach him. But now we are in a much worse position. But all we need to do is push him away, and then we've got him with jump up. I have a lot of movement left. We can, yeah, block him out of the way and get the agility 4 guy down there as well. Oh, he is making his GFIs though. If I can get to him, it doesn't change much. But we'll see about that now, and I can at least continue to do this. But that was a nice change of sides. I was kind of expecting that to happen. I was just hoping for it to not work. Which is a dangerous assumption to make, as always. So we do have an issue right now. That issue being that if I start blocking with him and we get a double both down, I do not get to blitz him easily. Because then I can't move him. If we fail the jump up here, we would get the same though. So I think we still do this one. Just this way, we're still gonna move them down here. He can score. No, it's a lineman. He can't score, which means I don't need to get the ball this round necessarily, but I'd kind of like to. So let's get the important blocks out of the way. It's just a push, but a push right now is good enough to free him up. Then I'm also... Am I? No, I'm gonna go with the tackle block here, instead of using that to get the agility player down there. I think I like that more. Nice ammo break. And I do still get the assist out of this guy. So this is fine. To blitz from here. Yeah, let's put Orciginal down in this direction. And then we've got the blitz, which needs to happen next. Okay, there we go. I'm so happy when I rolled a double on him that late. On the fifth skill? Something like that. We do get the knockdown. So that's that issue taken care of. I'm not going to use piling on though. We are not going to risk that. And I'm also not going to move him in there for the assist. I don't think we really need to do that. I could serve more of his team now, but that would require the use of all of these guys, I believe. So do we really want to serve all of these guys? We also can't serve them all this round, yeah. I think. Or can we? No, no. Doesn't quite work. So let's just go with the 3-die block here, first of all. And him we're just gonna knock down. Since we get the knockdown, we might as well take it. And then he is going to stay there. There we go. Ah, that's a shame. So now we can't serve. Because I needed to put him there, then we would have pushed him to here and pushed him out diagonally. Now we can't do that anymore. So, whoops. I guess we'll just knock him down the usual way. Still get our removals, maybe though. Let's bring him up to here and him up right there. And that needs to be good enough in terms of coverage. There we go. Yeah, I maybe could have still served, but we don't need to. I'd much rather, in case he does something extraordinary over here and regains the ball and does something weird or something like that, I'd much rather have this. And we still have in complete control over this. I mean, we've KO'd 3 guys. No injury yet, but, I mean, well... Yeah, I know, James, I know, but we don't need to. It's fine. I didn't want to use all of these guys for the serve. That's why I said we can't serve anymore, because in my head we couldn't, because with what I had planned it just didn't line up. Of course we still could have, technically, made it. So he failed that dodge, and that was with the dodge reroll. My god, his rolls are not really up to par right now. We're also not really in a rush to score this right now, or to steal the ball here necessarily, so we're just gonna stay in there for a little bit. Just for safety, we are at least moving these guys down the side where they're going to be needed in case he does end up doing something good here. Definitely like the 3-die right there though, but if we fail it, this would be, the thing is, if we only end up pushing here, he's gonna go down there, which means I don't get a second attempt. If I start with this one though, he has no space where he can go where I won't get a second block attempt, so I'm gonna do this one after all. Am I pushing him? No, I think we'll keep him there. But I should still probably focus a little bit more over here so we don't knock him down again, but at least this way I get to set up the surf. This time around we also get to block him. Because he can pick up the ball here. And we will pick up the ball with him in a moment. We do push him. Wow, really? 6 dice? No good? He should go down there. Which means I'll stay awake. Does not work. Wow, way too many pushes. Way too many pushes. I still have my blitz. And we're gonna take that one. Which allows him to stand that guy back up, but oh well. Really? Another one where we don't get it? It's fine, honestly. But it does allow this guy to put himself closer and closer to us. Which I'm not too happy about. At least he still has to dodge this way. So let's go pick up the ball as the last action. Got agility 4, so we've got a pretty decent chance to make that one work. Oh, really? He's gonna go for an ogre dodge blitz? Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I mean, it's a 2 die, but it's a 2+, 3+. I don't know if that's gonna work out for him. He should set up some other players first. He could also just go for a 1 die blitz with this guy, but he apparently doesn't want to do that. Let's see if it plays out for him. It does. Really? Well, not quite. Is he gonna try it for the loner reroll? He does. And that makes it worse. Wow. Okay. Goodbye. That's kind of unfortunate for him. Oh, damn. Okay. So. Still nothing? Really? Just can't get this guy for some reason. So our main issue right now is if we want to serve this guy. Well, no, we still can. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's GFI. Yeah, made the dodge, screw up the 2 die. Welcome to Blood Bowl, basically. So we'll do this, I guess. We'll just surf him with him. That's fine by me. It's just a removal, but nothing else. And then, what is the next thing? I mean, probably the blitz with Orcan, isn't it? In case we screw this up, we do need to... Oh, wait. I also realistically should probably be fouling this guy, but I'm not gonna risk anything unnecessary there. Get all of this set up right now, and then we are going to blitz next. Yeah, that is good. Here we go. Yeah, this is going really well right now. And I can afford to pile on here again. Usually I'm a very hesitant piling on user, but we are at a really big advantage right now, which means I can use it in those positions where I usually never would. And this does usually constitute as a position where I would not use it, but we can afford to, realistically speaking. Yeah, just put him right there. This guy's completely free, so if he manages to get the ball now, I'm royally screwed, but let's just assume that he can't make that one work. It's a fairly safe assumption to make, I'd say. Still getting too many pushes for my liking. But, I mean... Ooh, if I could get the touchdown on him, that would be awesome. But I'm not sure if I really want to afford to try for the handoff now. He's also just 2 away from leveling up, but don't necessarily need him to get any more level ups right now. At least yet. Goes for the 1 die instantly, makes it. And gets a POW, so he knocks us down. So no keeping the ball for me right now. Let's see. Let us see. Armor break into a stun. That's fine. But the scatter is in an okay position for us. Still picking up the ball now will be a little bit more difficult again. We have the thrower over here though, so in case we do get to knock this guy down, although he might try to dodge him over there to pick up the ball, we could get an easy pickup. But if I want to score against him, we are running out of time a little bit. So I really should try to now go for safety and maybe ignore some blocks in favor of us securing the ball and putting ourselves in a position where we can actually score against this. That's fine. That's 2 players to take care of a lineman. I mean, he's a good lineman, but still. 1 die POW again. By the way, Fork, I really would like a level up on him. What would we give him? Strength 4 block. Usually you don't want your linemen to be too strong since or to get too many level ups. But this is an exception. Strength 4 is just valuable. But what would we give him next? Tackle? Or do we go with Fend and try to keep him safe? He's just gonna stand up there. Come on, just give me the frickin' POW! No, I don't get it again. So we won't free up our catcher, our thrower, I mean. Oh boy. So just picking up the ball is kind of a pain right now. But I'm trying to make it better for us. Come on. Also, why not a single injury yet? This is something that I always notice, I feel like. I just don't... I also didn't get the knockdown there. That's bad. I kind of seem to never be able to get the removals here that I need. KOs? Yes. Injuries? Nah, not a chance. We're not getting those right now. Why would we? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not actually the case. But who knows? Also scoring now will be kind of difficult still, I think. And I didn't follow because we want him free. He's still gonna need 1 GFI to run this in as is. Yes, this one first. If we get the POW, which we finally do, he's gonna put himself even closer. Over to here somewhere. But we're fine with that. And we got the ammo break, so it does not matter anyways. And I fear to mention it again, yet not another armor break. We need the GFI here for the assist. And then we can go in there to do the thing. I'm gonna reroll that. Doesn't change what we do though. Which means in that case I am going to push him further back. Yes, it gives him a better chance, but it puts me closer right now as well. And that's 3, 6, 7. So now we're on 1 line. Depending on how that works out, I want more than 1 to be able to go do something about that. And then he is going to try and pick up the ball, which fails. At least it scatters in an okay position. Well, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he needs the GFI to get that ball, but that might be worth it. But we also have the agility 4 here, which could be good as well. So you'd go tackle on him, Grindrule, on Fork. Yeah, I mean, that could work. He is still line of scrimmage fodder, though. He's always on the line of scrimmage, which makes me think Fend might be good. But I think we'll have to just see what we'll feel like once we'll get there. After the line of scrimmage turn, tackle might be better, yes. But before that, I think Fend could be really valuable. for us as well. I don't know. He does get a 1-die knockdown there. I mean, let's face it, we're controlling the game right now pretty well. We have a 4-player advantage. The fact that I haven't injured a player yet is a travesty, considering that he has 3 stun players right now as well. Wow, really? Another one of those? Is he gonna make that again? Really? Wow, okay. I'm impressed. It's kind of unfortunate. I really want to score against him now. Is he actually gonna be able to prevent me from doing that? He's not there yet, and I do have my options open, but 4, 5, 6 makes it a 2-die, so we can knock him down. Then we use him to blitz this guy away. We make a handoff. Yeah, this is doable. So he's gonna stand up. He's gonna move over to here. We do need to knock him down, though, I believe, for this to really work. And we do, so that's nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, with the build and reroll, I believe that pickup is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then we can hand off the ball to him. But before we do that, we need to knock this guy down. Four, 5, 6. Could actually work. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 3-die blitz. A push is good enough. It's a little bit of a letdown, but it is good enough. And in we go. So pick up. Please. Hand off. Thank you. Run it in. And done. There we go. That works. And considering it was his offense, this also means this was turn 8, which means he will only get 1 KO roll to get his KOs back, so 2 stay out. He does have enough reserve players to still field an entire team of 11, but now it's our offense and we are already at an advantage. He's missing 1 catcher, which is fine. Means he has 1 more strength 3 player on the pitch than we realistically would like to see. But this is okay. Whew, nice. I'm very happy about this. I've missed these Orcs. This team is just reliable and solid. We're missing 1 player right now, but I've got just 2 rerolls. We've got 12 players, which means this is a very lean team value-wise, considering how many skills I have. My team value is still almost 2,000 with all the players in there. We're at 18 something right now because we've got an injury. But man, this team is just awesome. I love my Orcs. I am an elf player at heart, but I love my Orcs. They are fun to play. So we'd like some mighty blow, please, against all of that. Yeah, my frenzy player, unfortunately, right now is just injured. Otherwise, we could have made use of this and served somebody now. But what do we do? What do we do here? We've got... I want basically as much mighty blow here in the middle, so this is a 2-die. And then we can go for the troll next, or not the troll, the ogre next. I also don't like using trolls on the orc team. You don't need them in any way, shape, or form, basically, and they just bloat your team value. This is much leaner and safer, I think, in a lot of areas. Goblins and trolls are just there. You don't need them on orcs, in my opinion. But hey, at least I'm in the camp that likes the thrower. I know there are a lot that think you don't need those. But I like having them. And you can probably still use the troll, but it's just the team value is already so high with this team. Once you get all these skills in, having a troll in there would bring my team value up even further. And that's just not that good. Oh, high kick. I mean, not that the high kick is bad or anything. Should we just go in the middle for now? Nah, we've got time. We'll start blocking here. Because I need to decide which side to go first before I decide where to go with my... Where to go with the ball carrier. Okay, we've got these right now, which means this one is the next one. See, also just a push. See, this is where it starts to get a little bit unfortunate again with all those pushes. I do have more blocks, but that's where the diagonal pushing is also important. So as you can see, I'm getting as much out of these blocks as I can right now, but I'm just pushing him around the pitch a little bit. And we're not actually getting the knockdowns that we want. There we go, finally. But yeah, it didn't quite yield the results that I was hoping for, of course. So I am gonna be a little bit more aggressive on this side. We're gonna blitz this guy where the mighty blow piling on is. We would like to get a removal if we can afford to. So let's see what happens if I follow here. We do not get through the armor, which means in this case I will not use piling on. We'll try and stay safe. And let's do this as well. And then what do we have? What do we have left? We have left... Probably just using him as a bit of a screen there, and then we are going to bring him in right there. We've just got the solid line, so let's see what he does with this. He can't really attack me easily. We've got the solid guard core in the middle. They're all strength 4 as well. The entire line of those 6 players are strength 4. We've got 2 guard players right there that are going to be difficult to blitz. Yeah. This is what I should be doing for my Nurgle team. By the way, in the next week or 2 or so, I'm gonna start adding Nurgle to the list. I've got a Nurgle team that so far I've only been playing on YouTube. I'm gonna do a few more matches exclusively there, but then I'm gonna start playing them on Twitch as well, and so basically stop the extra recording day that I have right now for this. And then you guys could see me play Nurgle as well if you're interested in that. They're not nearly as good yet, and I'm not nearly as good with Nurgle as I am with other teams, but I'm still learning. I also took every double ever, which kind of hampered my team development a little bit. But, I mean, your Nurgle Warriors with dodge is just kind of weird. But I liked it, and I'm still not regretting it one bit in the slightest. If I can play them long enough to develop them further, it's gonna play out well, I think. But right now it just means that I have a subpar Nurgle team that really should have more block and killing skills already. And I really don't. So there's that. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Let's start by trying to knock down the Ogre again first. We do. If we could remove this guy, I really would not mind. We'd like the mighty blow blocks, of course. First, though, if we have... or if we get to choose... It just doesn't do anything for us. I really like the Nurgle Beast. And my Nurgle Beast on my Nurgle team is also awesome. We'll see. So I've already increased the threshold for the symbol spamming. And you still got... deleted there, so what were you trying to post there? Max from Co. And hi! Do I have to increase the limit even further, or what's going on there? Oh, there we go. Another KO, still not an injury. So also my beast just has block, claw, and something else. What was the last skill? I forgot what the last skill was. Either way, I have block and claw on him. He also doesn't injure anything, as always. Yes, the bot is mean. Mean bot is mean. just blitzing right now is kind of meh. Somewhat, at least. Where do we want to go with this? I'm gonna have to check that beast again. I rolled 2 doubles anyway, something like that. We got block, we got something else. Or do I? No, I only have 2 level ups on him, but both were doubles. That's what it was. I remember now. Okay, let's bring him up first right now. Oh, look at that. We do have somebody in the back here already. I almost forgot about him. That's a dangerous thing to forget about. Anything else there? No, these are fine, which means we just need the assist. Do I really need to get all fancy with this? Yes, we do. We want to. And all fancy makes it sound so grand when it really isn't. It's just me going for these guys here, I think. Or do we try to set the serve up against him? I think knocking down the guard tackle player is more important. Which we also don't do. So there's that. I'm gonna keep him locked in there though. That's fine. And then we'll do this. Yeah, this works. Oh yeah, James, could you post the poll, please, so that we can get a few more votes in here for the last match of the day. I'm interested to see what the current standings is and what we will get. So right now, Kislev are in the lead with 3 votes. Well, considering that only Orcs got 1 vote, but nothing else so far, not the biggest outcome yet. But I hope we get a little bit more. But I wouldn't mind playing more Kislev. I mean, I failed in my first 2 matches with them. But I want to get back in there and get a win, basically, and learn them more. Nice reroll for us. It's just a push. I can see why he wants to do that. Because he wants to put a player back in here to force me to either blitz or dodge or just halt my movement. But I think he would have been better served to just try to lock me down back here a little bit more. He could have really knocked these 2 guys down. And maybe even him. Unlikely, but possible. Now, I think it would have been these 2 and then just screen off the rest. Okay, he gets the knockdown there. That works. Probably down there. No. Okay. That's fine by us. So what else? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's not really going to be able to reach me down here. This is now a 1 die. He can make that a 2 die, though. He doesn't, and he gets the POW. I mean, not much we can do about that. Please tell me he follows. He doesn't. Boo. It does now allow me to possibly serve this thrower, though. I mean, we've got time. I'm in no rush to score this. We can take this as slow and steady as we want, basically, right now. As long as I don't roll horrible dice, we're looking fine. Push over there, we'll follow. Yeah, we definitely need to get this guy. Nope, he's got sidestep, so he's probably going to put himself back here. Is my assumption, and I'm going to let him, unfortunately. But let's see about these jokers. So first of all, he needs to go somewhere. I'm just not going to move the ball carrier this round, which means we'll just block with him. A push is not ideal, though. Which does now worry me a little bit, but we can repair that in a moment. No, that's a dodge right now, so we need to do this block first. That one works, that's better. And I'll stay, though. It's a 1-die surf, unfortunately, but I'm still gonna do it. Or try to, at least. But we are obviously trying to play the safe game first here. Do we follow or disengage? I think we still follow in there against him. We've got all of this. He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there, or isn't he? No, we're going to move him up 1. He needs to stay on the side, and then we are going to do this. See if we can get him out. We can! Isn't that lovely? We also don't want to move him. Yeah, I think that's all we do. Or do I move him here? He definitely can't do anything there. I could go here. I could just go 1 down. Yeah, I think we go 1 down, because this is not likely to give him anything. And we do have guard here, so he can't remove this assist. And with the 2 spacing, he can't really do much there. I think this is better. A little bit safer in case he dodges out here and tries to blitz us. Now he's got more to take care of than just this one. Because he could remove the assist there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blitz would have been a 1-die. We do have block dodge, so it's not necessarily a good 1-die, but it could have worked. But now he's going to have to do more. He's going to have to do at least 1 more dodge, as we can all see. Yeah, this is not enough right now. He needs to remove this tackle zone first as well. Why doesn't he do that? That first one was just an unnecessary risk in that case. I mean, what did he expect to happen there? And I do use Fend, of course. So he's not gonna even be able, to follow me. I mean, that's good, isn't it? So the only thing we now have to figure out with the new emote is when it's actually appropriate to post that. I mean, the 3 people that can actually post that right now. But I'm just happy that the entire ordeal is now out of the way. It just took... So I commissioned a guy on Fiverr, which is a site where people can offer their services against money, basically. Just it's a platform where people can offer their services to create stuff. So I got a guy there that said he creates emotes, basically, and all that stuff. Yeah, you're probably going to post it every time I get owned. That makes sense. I'd much rather you post it when I destroy others. Because that's secretly how I hope it would be used, but obviously you're going to go with the anti-thesis there, of course. That needs to happen. I expected as much, but yeah, and the initial day was, the idea was, yeah, he says it takes 3 days to create the emote. You guys want to know how long it took now for the emote to be ready? 3 to 4 weeks or so? When did I start talking about it first? It just took way longer because he got sick, but he didn't want to tell me he got sick, which was kind of weird. So I was just in the dark for the longest time and didn't hear anything, but I also didn't really want to cancel him because I liked the art style that he had going and all that stuff. It was unnecessary clutter, basically, that just could have been so easily resolved if he had been a little bit more communicative about the entire thing, which he just wasn't. And that was kind of unfortunate. But aside from that, I'm happy with the result. He was a very nice guy. And I like how everything turned out. It just took so much longer than it had any right to take. So we can screw with the orcs. Not with the orcs. With the humans a little bit here now. So let's get this on the road. So now we're finally gonna disengage a teensy bit from the ogre, at least with one guy here, since these guys are in there now. I think we just wanna do this right now. maybe? What do we do? I think I do this, even though it doesn't help with his guard right now. But that's fine. That's a 1 die right now. That's a 2 die. We just need to make these blocks better. But I also can still blitz, so I definitely should do that. There's my killer. So do we go with this guy or do we go with this guy? I think we go with him. Like so. Since if we end up just pushing him, we get another attempt. But that doesn't happen. And I still get to position my guard. Well, possibly. If we KO him now, I won't pile on, but I will pile on that stun, that's for sure. Come on. Yes, you are a twat. That is definitely the case, James, as we all know. I mean, that means I'm still gonna see it on a regular basis, I assume, considering how many times I get wrecked here from time to time. I think it's not unlikely that we're gonna see that one regularly. So I think we should try to do some handoff actions here. If we get the chance. Where is he? No. Yeah, no, we could free him up, but let's see. How do we make this the most efficient way now? We just block through the line, basically. We block him down. It's just a push, but I really don't care about that one right now. We stay in that case, which now turns this into a 2 die. Which also does not work. Bummer, but we once again push and stay, and then we turn this into a 2 die. Which actually does end up working. That's better. Thank you so much. With an armor break. Hey, we finally got an injury. I mean, it's the armor value 7 Blitzer. That was about time that he went off the pitch. So, I've got 4 turns left. Unfortunately, with the way this worked out, I could either now try to score in 2 turns and then steal the ball and score in 2 turns again, or I'll just stall it out. And I think in this case we'll stall this one out, just give him 1 turn at the end. But that way at least I can probably feed the touchdown to whoever I want. Because we definitely don't need any more level ups with him. So I think we're gonna try to level Fork finally. I was checking the Black Orcs, but none of them are close to leveling up. It might not still be the worst idea to try and get another touchdown with these guys, since it just takes a long time for them to level up. Yeah, good point, James. If the next game's gonna be Kislev again, you might get to use that emote already. At least it gets used, it gets showcased, that's all I want. Now that it's there. Risky dodge, but I can see why he's going for it. He doesn't have many options here. It's also would be a 2 die against Blitz. Oh, well, not really the best option. I'd probably try to do this dodge maybe and go for a 1 die Blitz. He doesn't really have any good options left anyways. He's disengaging these guys. That's fine by us. Well, fine for us right now. He makes this. 2 die against. And we are... We'll take this. Was considering letting ourselves get pushed, but I don't think we want to. We're gonna take these blocks. I don't want him to have more than 1 player in there. We'll just go in there, we'll blitz him. So do I start with this one, or do we go with this one? I think... Because we want to free him up. So we need to do this just so that this guy can't sidestep next to us. Then we try for the... Oh no, he can sidestep next to us, so we need to start with this one. Which I could have probably also turned into a 3 die, so that was dumb. But it's okay. He's going into the direction that I'm okay with him going right now. Let's do the jump up block next. Which does not yield the desired results. That is kind of a bummer, though. That is indeed kind of a bummer, because now we have to do this one as well. As well as follow up, I believe. Or do we? I kind of still want to do the handoff, but we can't afford too much. And we know we got a KO. Come on. An injury would have been perfect then. That would have taken the pressure off. Or off the need to go for that. So I can either now, because we still have time, I could just block him away myself again. And blitz somewhere else. I mean, that's probably the way to go, isn't it? We've got time. And we get an ammo break again. My god. Okay, yeah, he is not gonna be doing anything of that. Still a bit of a letdown, how little we've hurt his team so far. So, do we go down in here? I think I need to refocus on this a little bit. So we're blitzing there. Because right now we only have a 1 die against the ogre, so we need this just to give ourselves a 2 die again. Okay, nothing. But we have the 2 die. Let's put the tackle up there. He might try to pressure me from back here, but the best he can do is base me again. And I also do have... we do have 1 black orc left. That I could just bring up here to keep him from dodging altogether, but I think we'll just go there to keep these guys from being able to do much of anything. This is good. Yeah. Just think about all the SPP we could be gaining there if those were injuries and not KOs. I mean, this is he needs a double POW, a double defender down against us, or he's just screwed basically. He also should not be rerolling this because it could reroll into skulls. I think I'm actually not going to use Fend here. If he wants to follow me, he's more than welcome to, because that puts him next to this piling on guy. And he does. Really, buddy? Really? Why? Why would you ever do that? That is not good. That's not good at all right now. He didn't... Oh no, he already blitzed. So basing him here also means I'm just going to get an additional block. Here we can go back and get the knockdown again. But of course we do need to start with this 3 die right now, which obviously does not work. I'm not getting his catchers. Now we can play tiptoe around my guy, so in that case it's good, but... We're gonna try to be as annoying as possible. Now that also means we need to do this. You know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna do this. That removes at least 1 tackle zone right there. And then I'm gonna bring 1 guy right there, which means if he sidesteps, all he can do is sidestep up there. We finally get a POW, thank you. Getting some starting SPP on Orc City would be appreciated as well, though. But we don't. Okay, that's fine, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means he's going up there. And then I can still blitz. Okay, now these are fine. He is right here. So let's see about this. The way I'm setting this up right now, I'm gonna cost myself my blitzing option, I think. Or do we... No, we can still blitz that way. If we do it like this. Okay, that works. So he is going to be right here. Let's block the ogre. We knock him down. Let's see. No, unfortunately not. I mean, I can see why he's asking, but I'm gonna play this down until the end. That's what you do. I'm gonna stall this out. I'm gonna keep attacking his guys. I mean, I'm focusing on the ball more right now, and we failed the pickup. But I'm just gonna keep playing. We'll see though. So unfortunately we didn't make that. He's just gonna pick up the ball himself now. I would have moved him over here to try for the blitz there, which would have been a GFI. Oh yeah, okay, now you should be able to read it. So he wrote, I think I'm completely stuffed here. Any chance you'd just score now and leave my players alone? I won't try anything else. So I have to be. I'm at least he's asking. At least I think I've watched the Sage play a match. Well, no, it wasn't the Sage. It was Murloc Joe, who had a guy that just went AFK completely. He got diced in the first few turns, and then he just AFK'd for the remainder of the match, which is just... I've never had one of those guys yet. And I'm so grateful for that, because that's just super annoying and would be kind of taxing on my nerves. Of course, but yeah, we've just haven't seen somebody like that. So full of sunshine. Really? In Champion League? Yeah, okay, because they don't want to concede. I can see that. But still. Yeah, I mean, we need to block these guys. That's our piling on, but that's also only a 2-die right now, which we would like to turn into a 3-die. Thank you very much. But let's get those setups going first. I mean, I could serve more of his players now, obviously. But in this case, we definitely want the SPP from knocking them down, so I'm not going to set up serfs. We're just going to put them further and further over there. He's more important to get this, so if we push, we just push, but there we go. At least he wrote that he understood. I'm not sure if he's really happy about it, probably not, but I mean, it would just me giving away SPP for free there, basically. It's just not the right thing, or giving up on possible SPP. It's just not something I really want to do. My god, really? I can't afford to reroll there, which means he'll go down here, because I need the reroll for the pickup. This also means I can blitz now, though. So we're just gonna go for the 3-die blitz and hope for the POW with that one. But I'm just not getting it. This is so... I'm getting so many block die against his catchers, and it's just not giving us anything. Yes, I'll stay. What's just mean? Am I just mean? I'm not setting up serfs against you, buddy. That would be mean. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. This. I mean, this is technically a serf setup. I'm only mean to you, though, James. Not necessarily to my opponents. We also don't knock him down there. But yeah, if he thinks me taking my blocks is mean, there might be something wrong with the game that he's playing, unfortunately. Don't necessarily like to complain about my opponents, but if that was a real upset statement, I kind of can't follow it. See? Yeah, come on. I'm nowhere near the ball and you're guaranteed to win. Just leave them alone. Now? How about no? This is Blood Bowl. It's injuries. I'm Orcs. Of course I'm going to keep blocking. Yeah. That's something he can do. He can try to run his players away. And I feel like I sound like the biggest jerk right now because I'm seeing it like this. I'm not a fan of turn 16 fouls. I don't do anything unnecessary. But I also just won't allow him to just lie on the ground. He's supposed to keep playing and not giving up. So he can be happy that I'm not fouling him. At least. So there we go. We get a level up. He gets all but 1 KO back, and now he gets 1 turn to do whatever he wants to my team. So there's some fairness in that, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to give him Fork, because he's probably, even though he just leveled up, he's probably still the one player we can afford to put on there most. You could argue that it is my thrower, but I also don't want to give him an armor value 8 target to hit. Yeah, at least he's, what we can say here, by the way, I'm not that much complaining about him. I'm just, it's a little bit unfortunate that he's, because he is keeping up good spirits here. Basically, he's congratulating me, he's seeing that he's being outplayed, he's not blaming the dice, but it's just, that he gave up, basically. He didn't try to keep going. He just said, yeah, I'm gonna rely on my opponent's mercy now that he's not gonna destroy me, and that's it. And I'm not a big fan of that. You keep playing until the end, and you keep trying until the end. Yes, it was horrible chances, but he could have tried to at least do something there. Hey, Raritor, how are you? Let's just see. He doesn't have a reroll left. Why would you... Is that a 2+ pass still from back there? Nope. He could have run in closer for the 3+ pass, so why? He doesn't even block. I'm fine as well, Orator. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what they always say, Grunul. It's open, so they're just gonna concede. But there's lots of people that actually don't concede in open. It happens rarer than you think. From time to time, of course, but not that often overall, I think. And hey, just your average genius. Yes, I'm the guy that my time zone you can... Oh, hello, guy with a time zone I can never match up with. There we go. That's what you wrote, because I couldn't paraphrase it. I just read it off now. So what time zone are you on? I assume you're either very far to the east of me or very far to the west of me. So either Asia or what's it called? My god, Oceania or America, I am assuming. US Central. Yeah, I mean, that works out. So it's probably very late for you right now. But Wasted got the MVP, where it is kind of wasted since we don't really... I mean, for one, it's going to take 85 SPP until he levels up again. So we'll see. But we made that work here. Oh, it's very early. Okay, yeah, that also makes sense. What? Okay, we have 20 past 1 right now for me. So it's 1:20 p.m. Yeah, so 6:18 for you. So that's 7 hours difference. That sounds about right. Something like that. So the good morning stream for you. Could we get the poll one more time, please, James? So that people can vote. Because I'm going to take, as always, after this match, I'm going to take a quick break. And after that, we're going to decide. And I also want to see how this looks right now. So right now, Kislev are in first. Okay. So I don't really want to do anything with this. With that money, I'm going to stick with the players that we have. But we've got enough. So let's sell the Apothecary once and rebuy it once. And then we're going to do this and that. And now we've got a 2020. So next time we play the Orcs, we're a 2020, except level up. So, what do we give Fork? We gotta vote for Tackle, but I am considering Fend as well. We do have our options here. So he is Strength 4 already, and he has Block. I could go weird and use Frenzy on him and get him Frenzy. Since he has Strength 4, that might be good for him. I could use more tackle on this team as well, though. I only have 2 tackle players, I believe. Let me check that. Yeah, we have only 2 tackle players. We do have 1 frenzy player already, though. But I am also considering Fend, since he's always on the line of scrimmage. When I set him up on defense, he's always in there. Fend could be good, but I think tackle overall might be better. The range that we're in, we're going to run into a lot of dodge, and having another tackle player could be really valuable here. Yeah, you guys agree, I see. So let's go with tackle there. So our team value on this team is now 2040. Ah, isn't that a beautiful orc team? With the lovely, lovely blue checker. My warriors of originality. I like them. And I mean, this also speaks for itself, I guess. Only 14 kills inflicted so far, though. Out of 51 matches now. Yeah, this was match 51 with them. That's good.